Imagine this. You've got a pot of edamame boiling on the stove, and you're standing there wondering, okay, but how do I know if these little green pods are actually cooked? It's a pretty common question, especially if you're new to making them at home. Edamame is one of those snacks that seems so simple, yet there's a fine line between perfectly cooked and underdone or overdone. The good news is, there are a few easy signs that will tell you exactly when your edamame is ready to eat. First, let's talk about timing. Most edamame only needs about 3 to 5 minutes in boiling water. That's it. Any longer and you risk losing that tender bite and bright flavor. When you see the pods turn a vibrant, almost glowing green, that's your first clue that they're cooked. Raw edamame looks a little dull and pale, but cooking wakes up the color in a way that's really easy to spot. If the pods have that bright green, slightly shiny look, you're on the right track. The second clue is texture. Cooked edamame pods feel a little softer when you press them between your fingers, but they shouldn't be mushy. When you pop one of the beans out, it should slide out easily and have a tender yet firm bite, almost like al dente pasta. If it's too hard and doesn't give when you chew it, it needs another minute. If it's too soft and falls apart, it's been overcooked. The sweet spot is somewhere in between, soft enough to bite through but still holding its shape. Taste is also a perfect test. Pull one bean out, let it cool for a second, and try it. A properly cooked edamame bean has a fresh, slightly nutty flavor with just a hint of sweetness. If it tastes a bit raw or starchy, give it another minute in the pot. Cooking edamame is less about complicated steps and more about paying attention to how it looks, feels, and tastes. And here's one last tip. Don't forget the seasoning. Many people sprinkle salt on the pods right after draining them, while they're still hot and a little damp. The salt sticks better, and it enhances that fresh, green flavor we all love. So, to know if edamame is cooked, just look for the bright green color, test the texture, and taste for that perfect balance of tender and flavorful. Once you recognize these signs, you'll never second-guess your edamame again.